Well, it's Sunday morning. Gotta get ready for church. I don't got to. I get to get ready for church. Gotta let the ladies out first. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, gorgeous. Good morning. There she is. Good morning. Cinder's more concerned about the neighbor's chickens. Cinder, leave it. Good girl. Leave it. Good girl. Good girl. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello. It is Monday evening and I have had such a, ooh, you see that fly? I have had such a fantastic couple of days. Let me tell you how it all started. So Saturday morning, I got up and we did some house cleaning, Anthony and I, and I needed to go to the grocery store. And I don't know that I've mentioned this much, but I have some I wouldn't call it severe because I know there's people out there that have it a lot worse, but anxiety. And I've noticed that my anxiety, and it's mainly in crowds, that I have to be distracted. And I have found that having earbuds in when I am in a big social setting where I'm surrounded by strangers. Do you see this fly? Holy smokes. It helps me to have earbuds in with something else in my head. And so I go to the grocery store on Saturday and I pop in my earbuds, and I'm shopping for just a couple of things. So I turn on some music. You know, we all have music that kind of gets us into our own headspace, and it's nice and it's whatever. Well, that's where I was headed. And I had my music going, and I'm part of an Instagram group, and there was a lot of chit chat going on while I was grocery shopping, and it was going back and forth. And in my earbuds, when there's an alert on my phone, it says Instagram message, Karma's a Stitch, and then it gives the Zoom group name, and then it says the person who just posted something, and then it reads the message. And it tones down my music, and it reads all of that, and then my music comes back on, and I'm able to start getting back into my headspace. And then Instagram, Karma's a Stitch, name of the group, the person who sent the message, and then it reads the response. And it was a group message. There were so many people that had so much to say on Saturday, which was all great to read once I was done grocery shopping. However, while I was grocery shopping, I really wanted to listen to my music. And it was faster for me to just swipe on my screen and hit Do Not Disturb. And it just turned all of the notifications off while I was grocery shopping. And it was much faster than going into Instagram and finding that group and going into notifications and saying mute that for however long. It was just faster. I was only going to be there for a few minutes, which was great. I got all the things I needed, and I came home, and Anthony and I did some yard work, and we marinated some steaks, and I went for a walk with Cinder, and I came home, and then we put the steaks on the grill, and I got to do some knitting outside and hanging out with the dogs. It was just a great, relaxing day. It was so wonderful. And then Sunday, I know I have church, and so I go to bed Saturday night, and the steaks turned out amazing. And I'm, scrolling on my social media, which is what a lot of people do. I really need to quit doing, which a lot of people say as well. And I noticed that I have a Marco Polo on my screen, and I watched this polo. I'm like, who in the world? I don't even remember hearing my phone go off with this polo. And I look at it, and it was my friend who had sent me a polo at 1 p.m, shortly after I was done grocery shopping, but 1 p.m. And then I realized my phone was still on Do Not Disturb. That's why my day was so peaceful and quiet. I had forgot to turn off Do Not Disturb. And so as I was responding to my friend's polo, it says, oh, it's 4 a.m. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. 1 second.
You did a good
It's
job.
4 o'clock in the morning as I'm responding. Like I had lost complete track of time, and I couldn't go to sleep, and ended up going to church. And Sunday's always a relaxing day. I had such a wonderful service, and normally I'll sit and I'll knit. And then when the pastor puts on or says a scripture or something, instead of writing the scripture down, whew, you see that fly? He puts it up on the big screen. And so I have my phone sitting on my lap, and I just take a picture of the scripture. Okay, because then later on, as I'm going through photos, I'm reading these scriptures, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what the service was about. Very rarely do I take notes. And on Sunday, he was talking about something, and he said something, and I looked at the board and it wasn't on the board and it wasn't changing, and I just reached across and grabbed Anthony's notebook and scribbled it down. We had such a good service on Sunday. And then I came home and I got invited to go have lunch with a really great friend to a new cafe that neither one of us had been to. It was so delicious. I did get some footage of that Sunday afternoon. And what else did I do? I didn't do much else on Sunday. And today's Monday. And Alex was at her science camp. And so while she was at science camp, I got to go hang out with Erica and Kimber, and they're two lovely ladies that are a part of our Three Loves community. They are the three, I mean, they work at Three Loves. One of them happens to own it. I don't want to minimize her role, but I got to hang out with them today. And Erica has a grandbaby, and Kimber just had her own little baby. And so I didn't get any footage of that today because I was holding babies. I got to hold babies, and I got to walk around, and I got to rock, and I got to get the baby smell. And it was, so yeah, those sweet little babies. I had such a great day. And then I got Alex back after her science camp, and we got to go to a nighttime pool party for another friend. It was just wonderful. It was just wonderful. I've had a great couple of days. It is almost the end of the month. What is today? Today is the 29th. Holy cow, it's the 29th. So we only have 2 more days of vlogging. And oh, this stinking fly. So let me show you where I'm at with my meshy twist. You guys, I have started the second color. But let me show you first. Okay, so here is my progress keeper. That's where it was the last time you guys saw it. And this is how far I've gotten. And I've been able to add the second color, just barely, but it is there. So I've introduced the second color. I am gonna move this progress keeper up so that you guys, I will show you again tomorrow. I'm doing some yard work tomorrow, and Alex is in science camp all week. So let's see how I do in the next 2 days. With this meshy twist. I don't expect that it'll be finished by the end of the month, but that's okay because I have had a very productive month. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up so that I can edit this and work on my meshy twist, and hopefully I'll see you guys all tomorrow, and have a great night. Okay, bye.